Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And the big fella inside out of the University of Kentucky, the unbelievably gifted and powerful pivot man, DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. And looking at the Raptors, Lowry out there with Green. And at the center position, an impressive combination of size and skill. The 7'1" Spaniard, Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard.
Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry against Lowry. Curry dishes to Green. Working on Gasol. Green kicks to Curry. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And here's Toronto. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way the Raptors would have been able to hang on to it was, Steve, if they jumped up to the top 3 in the lottery.
And as bad as it might seem for the Raptors to have not had a first, I mean, and it is bad. It was as good as any other time for them to not have a first-round pick because the draft wasn't deep. And the Raptors have a lot of young talent already and that they can make improvement with.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Here's Leonard. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Leonard kicks to Lowry. There's the 3. That is good. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Curry passes to Cousins. Out to Thompson. Back to Cousins. Some solid defense from Gasol. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Thompson backing down. Puts it up from 17. They get it again. No good from Cousins.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
From outside the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
And the Warriors with possession here. 4-point game. It's Thompson off the drive. Can't hit from in close. Here's Toronto. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Leonard. Good.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Now here's Curry. The dish to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
Raptors leading by 4. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
He misses the free throw.
You know, it appeared to be another season where the Raptors would be near the bottom of the league, but while the terms rock bottom and embarrassing floated around, they made some moves and were able to go on a run to climb towards the middle of the pack.
Curry attacking. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
For the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Gasol's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, we all know the trade for Rudy Gay, the major move coming last season for the Raptors. They were able to get a look at the playoff scenario at times. And, you know, Steve, it looked like they were much more competitive down the stretch.
Yeah, this is a team that has struggled the last few years, but I think that spark near the end of the regular season gives them hope. And now it's time to start to climb, get back into the playoffs, and continue to build and become an excellent NBA franchise, because they have the potential to do so.
Now here's Leonard.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
It's Curry with the drive. That's good.
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And the other thing about him, his hands. A terrific asset of his. Very quick and strong. As a ball handler, he's the last guy you want defending you.
A new group in now for the Raptors. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Ibaka with the screen on Durant. In low to Ibaka. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
This is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
Curry. He feeds it to Cousins. Curry kicks to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Leonard. Raptors moving the ball around. Dishes it to Powell. Clock at 6. Here's OG. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Powell. And Durant backing in. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Kicks it to Powell. And another basket for Toronto. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Curry with the drive. They kick it out to Green. Durant.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult. while they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Warriors trail by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Durant dishes to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 7 points for Steph Curry. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Leonard. From deep. Thompson with the rebound. On its way from Curry for 2. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Raptors lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Raptors with the lead. Back to Leonard. Lets the three fly. The shot misses.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
The rebound by Ibaka. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Lin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Iguodala. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Leonard attacking. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Leonard's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Cook kicks to Yarebko, and there's the pass to Cook. Another 3 for Golden State.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Outside, Lin. Boucher. Outside, Leonard. Lin sets the pick for Leonard, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Backing him down is Iguodala. Passes it to Livingston. It's stolen. Green with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Toronto. Iguodala's drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he's a matchup nightmare defensively. Even the best offensive players in the league have a tough time scoring against him.
And, you know, against him, Steve, as an opponent, you need to make sure you're making smart, crisp passes because he's so good at picking off the sloppy loose ones.
And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Green, and the shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Now here's Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State. Fast break, Toronto. Moving it up. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Defended by Lynn. Here's Cook. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Livingston kicks to Cook. Left side, Lynn. Leans, and the rejection by Urebko.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, how about last season? They shot 80% as a team from the free throw line. That's an impressive number.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steady presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Cook. No good again that time.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Now here's Lynn. The feed to Gasol. Outside Lowry. Here's the three.
Right now, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala, right side. Bogut trying to get open. Iguodala no good. And it's the Raptors ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for them.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
So it's the Warriors now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments.
What a huge play.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Warriors with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Iguodala against Green. Number 5. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 58 seconds left now here in the second. He dishes it to Lowry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Warriors trail by 8. Iguodala outside. 3-pointer. No good from McKinney.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
And so here's Toronto. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Cook, the pass to Durant. He kicks to Livingston. The pass to McKinney. Cook. His three-pointers off the mark. Nine seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Durant with one on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, last year's superb free throw shooting above 90%.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Durant hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Raptors out in front, up by 6. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And they've played 2 quarters out at Air Canada Centre, and a great game is in progress for our halftime show. The Raptors doing well so far. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. Kawhi Leonard has stood out in the early going. He's picked up half a dozen points, and look at the work he's been putting on the floor.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Raptors leading by 6. Leonard off the pick from Gasol. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Number 43. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 12.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Fast break, Toronto. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 8. Green kicks to Curry. Feeds it to Cousins. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Green. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Durant against Leonard. That's tipped. And here's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And Durant, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Durant hits them both. And here are the Raptors now.